Ay, ay, ay. Okay, we're recording this now. So from now on, hello everyone. Thank you for watching our webinar. We just started with our story, so you didn't miss out much. But
It's back now. Okay, good. The sound's there.
Okay, good. So now Liz is gonna cover her 3 steps.
Okay, so we're talking about saving time, money, and resources. The 3 big things that I know business owners struggle with. My first tip in saving time is to get a guest contributor in, right? So this comes back to your formula, and we'll send you the first webinar where I talk about having a plan and having a formula.
So, and also, I can see you all guys writing down all these things. Now, the PowerPoint, we will send you a copy of the PowerPoint. So all you need to write is whatever magic comes out of her mouth.
Yes.
So write that down, not what's on the PowerPoint.
And I'm going to about to go into the zone and just download a whole heap of stuff.
So
can you keep an eye on questions to me, because I won't even look.
I will.
So as I was saying, formula, right? Just say week 1, 2, 3, and 4 of the month, you're going to post a blog. Week 1 is a how-to. Week 2 is a guest contributor piece. Week 3 is a client question that you answer. Week 4 is a guest contributor interview. So that means you only have to write 2 blogs a month instead of 4, right?
I love it.
This is one of my best tips. So
okay, hold on. So how are we going to do that? The first one, say that again.
Just say this is just a generic formula. It's a how-to. So how to write online content that rocks and gets results, right?
Wow.
2 is a guest contributor piece. So I might say to Francesca, hey, my people want to know about how to promote themselves online. Can you write me a piece on Snapchat? And she'll say, of course I will, because I want a backlink from your site to my site, which will give me organic traffic, right? So as well as helping save time, as well as boosting profiles. So there's a whole thing around that.
Oh my goodness.
Say week 3, you're going to answer a client question, and week 4, you're going to do a guest interview where you would send somebody else, another business owner, just say like my friend John, who's a web developer. I would send him some questions to say, hey John, can you fill out this special guest interview? He would send me it back, so I actually don't have to write it.
So you send out 4 blogs, but you write 2. Oh, you're genius.
Yeah.
When are we going to do that?
Well, let's start that.
I like it. I'm going to write blogs
talking about this on Friday. Yeah.
Awesome.
So that's about saving time, right? So you've got your formula. Do 2 guest contributors. You don't have to write them. It's going to save you God knows how much.
It's so cool.
Yeah. So this would...
And it's going to get you connected with people of influence.
Absolutely.
That's powerful.
And I'll tell you my best trick when we get to our action steps on how to actually find your guest contributors.
Yes.
Okay, number 2 is how to save money. This is repurposing your content. This is one of the best tricks I can give you. So, okay, just say you've got an evergreen blog article, you're a personal trainer, and it's about exercising in summer so that you don't overheat, right? This one went well for you last year.
Yeah.
You're going to put it out again this year. But you can't just cut and paste, because Google doesn't like it, neither do your readers, right?
Uh-huh.
So we repurpose it. And all you have to do is change 50% of the content. So just say you've got 5 tips on how to not overheat in summer. Keep those tips and just whack a story at the top. So it might be a client story.
I love it.
It might be something that's happened to you when you're like something funny when you're running and you half sort of trip over and, you know, it's a bit funny and whatever else. It's a bit entertaining. So you just put that at the top, have your 4 tips. It still stays as an evergreen piece, and you can whack that up on your website again.
That's crazy.
It's good, right?
I know.
Not only will it save you money because you're not actually spending too much time writing it yourself, so you can go off and do sales and whatever else. It will also save you time because you don't have to start from scratch again. Does that sound awesome, you guys? Put some comments in.
And put some question out, because Lisa's got one more point and then it's my turn, so you better ask a question now.
One more point. So this is about saving resources, but it also comes back to saving time. But it may not save you a great deal of money. However, by freeing up your time, you'll be able to make more, right? So you'll be able to get more clients in, more sales. This is to get a ghostwriter in. So I've actually done this myself. Funnily enough, I tried to outsource my own writing a couple of years ago. It didn't work. I didn't like it. I didn't like what was coming back. However, I outsourced my social media to a ghost social media manager, right? She's saving me at least 5 hours a week, if not more than that, by posting on all of my social platforms. And she's does some work in my groups, and she does some other work for me as well. So this has freed me up at least 5 hours, which is the 20 hours. So already we can save 20 hours. I'm what do we got? Yay! Oh, hey, Mel, this is I'm talking about you. I was just saying how awesome you were.
Oh, cool.
So she saved me so much time. So my ghostwriter's on the call. So cool. So that's my biggest tip, right? It's
so how did you find Mel?
Okay, so I just went to Upwork. I went to Upwork and I posted out. I decided that there was some specific things I wanted, and there was a brief that I needed Mel to achieve, and that was that she needed to be have initiative, because I'm so busy. I don't have time to just give big briefs on things. I'm just like, you need to go. You need to have a look at my page, my Elizabeth Campbell, the Word Stylist page.
That's so cool.
And you need to mimic it. You need to sound like me. So it's not being inauthentic, because I'm telling you this is what I do to save time. And I will get in on my page and in my groups and whatnot. It's genius,
because I do that on Facebook.
Yeah.
So why not?
Yeah.
I love it.
So it works. And she came back and she's just basically nailed it, what I needed her to do. So it's been a real...
So that could be something that triggers a lot of fear in people, because it's going, I'm going to have to let go. But sometimes when you do,
it's very hard to let go, as you know, as a business owner, it can be.
Yeah, but then when you do,
relinquish control. It is so amazing. So even though I pay money, right, to Mel to sort it out for me, I've saved so much time myself that I can be going and getting bums on seats. I can be going and working with my clients more. I can be going and getting new clients, networking,
running events.
I can just watch Dirty Dancing at night time and have a wine if I feel like
we still have to watch it. We haven't watched it yet together.
It's freed me up a lot of time, and it's helped her out because she started a new little business, and
it's so good.
I think this is a big step. So
I love this one. Tell us which one did you like, 1, 2, or 3. And then we're gonna do a little
repurposing. Okay, repurposing, because my book. This book is actually. Sorry, can you see?
Yeah, there you go.
This book is actually. It started as one blog, so I've been able to repurpose one blog into a book, into workshops, into keynote speeches, into presentations, into online course, all of that sort of stuff. So you girls are funny. Who has time?
Megan was saying that before.
Oh my gosh. All right. So, what is the name of my ghostwriter?
How much ballpark can you spend on your social media in a week, including advertising? So Beth, we will put you in contact with her ghostwriter privately.
And we'll give you details on Upwork as well and what to do with that.
Yes.
But how much ballpark would you spend on a week? Oh, well, you can, depending on where you go. I mean, you can go
advertising. That's really a really hard question to answer, Beth, because it's depending on your conversion, right? I would say.
Well, I don't do any advertising. So
I do. Again, it depends. Like some weeks when I got a lot of events going and I need more numbers, and just boost it up, and I can boost it up until $700 because I get that in return though. So it's really, you got to watch out. And what I would say is having someone that is a specialist that can do it for you. So the person that I have, she's amazing, and she's actually getting so much conversion for me, and she's the best I ever had. So you have to find the person.
We can send that.
Yeah, we can send it, absolutely, and drop details out.
But ballpark, I mean, depends if you go offshore to somewhere like the Philippines where you pay $4 an hour, or you go and you stay in Australia where you pay $30.
Totally.
So, and I've done, I've never used anyone from the Philippines, but I've paid less and I've paid more, and I get the same sort of results because it's based on the brief that you give them, and you have to be very specific.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
Cool.
So now
that's me done, you guys. Can I go home now?
No, you can't. There is more at the end. There's the best bit at the end. You all need to stay until the end because we have the most amazing 3-step actions, because we don't like webinars and trainings that people walk out, we're going, oh, I'm overwhelmed. We're taking the overwhelm out. So we are going to give you 3 amazing steps, like the actual you are going to implement and do at the end of the call. So you have to stay until the end. So you're not going anywhere.
Okay, I'll stay too.
So now,
right, FM, tell us about yourself.
All right, so I have been nominated the Meetup Queen. So I'll tell you a little bit, very short, and brief about me. So I started literally 2.5 years ago. I was still working full-time in corporate, and I had no idea that I would ever run a business, and let alone as would you have to stop? No. So maybe let's stop the camera for a little bit and see how that going. So you guys can still hear us. Let us know if you can hear us, because we just get a message from our webinar saying that it was very slow if you wanted to stop. And we're like,
oh, good.
No.
Can still hear. Awesome. We'll just let you guys. Okay. We'll put it back on.
I'll put it back on. Okay, perfect. So, what's happening here? Okay, perfect. So I was saying, can you just delete them?
Yes.
Okay, so I was in total overwhelm. I didn't know what to want to do in my life. I had no idea I wanted to start a business. I had no idea what to do, what business to start. And then all of a sudden, I did all these courses about personal development, and I wanted to become a life coach. And I had no idea how to promote myself. I had no idea about marketing. I had no idea about business. I actually didn't even know Australian rules.
That's true.
I promise you.
Really?
I promise you.
And now look.
I know, right? It's just like happened. I think it's like a passion and just came through to me. I did a lot of courses in the first year of my business.
Course junkie.
Yes, I was a little bit of a course junkie, and I had so much fun. And all of a sudden, I had this idea to start this meetup group, and I started the meetup group, and it was like amazing. Everyone started to come along to my meetup, and then like everything was happening, and I was so excited that in 3 months I got fully booked. It was like insane.
Wow.
And yes, and then I was like, what am I going to do now? Because I can't make more money than that. I'm new into life coaching, so I cannot charge more than $50 an hour. So I'm stuck. And I was feeling overwhelmed because I was doing it all. I was doing like 8 hours sessions a day.
Oh my gosh,
and then I was trying to do the marketing.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, this is like killing me. So then people start to ask me from my meetup group, how did you do it? Can you teach me? I want to get fully booked as well. Yeah. So from there, I started to create this program called, at the time was called different, and now it's called Follow Me, because I teach business owners how to grow their business, how to grow their following, how to get clients to find them. So you don't have to be overwhelmed. You've got a routine. It's like a sort of a business model.
Yeah.
A business in a box, they say, because it's like you get all the strategy to get your business to go to a 6-figure, like I did in 6 months, which is really cool.
Amazing.
So I'm going to share with you.
What are you sharing?
Well, how to save money, time, and all the things that we said at the beginning, and resources. So how we're going to do it is, first of all, we want to have a post plan. So what I mean is, we got Facebook, and I believe that Facebook is one of the best tools that I have in my business, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's more users in Facebook and in Google now. So it's insane how much traffic there is, and all your clients are sitting there. So all you have to do is be more active. And what I realize is that people go, oh, what do I post? I've got my personal profile, I've got my page, I don't know what to do. So what I did, because I don't do it anymore, my assistant in the Philippines does it all for me on my Facebook promotions. I only do my lives and videos, and but most of the other stuff is what, and of course my personal profile, but everything else my girls do. So it's really exciting on, like, you can plan it, and if you plan it ahead, if you know your schedule. So I'll literally use one of this planner, and I have my schedule, and I use in Asana a schedule that I have a plan. I know what event is coming when, and then I have a plan on how to use it. And I go, all right, on this day, you're going to promote the event that we have in 2 weeks. In the day after, you're going to promote the webinar that we have in 5 days. And then the day after, right? So every day we share things, and we don't want to confuse people too much, but you have to have a schedule. And at the end of this call, I'm going to tell you how exactly to do it.
Yeah.
But it's important for you to have.
I can't wait to hear that.
We have to have a plan, because if you don't have a plan, every day you're going to go on Facebook, and then you're going to go, I don't know how to do that. Then if you are consistent, you're going to become a person of influence as well. So you're going to get all the three. You're going to save time. You're going to, wisely spend your energy when it's needed, not all the time in Facebook. You don't need to be in social media all the time. And then the third thing is you're going to become a person of influence because you start to going to create a following. When you are consistent on Facebook and people see you every day, they're going to go, oh, who's this person? And they're going to miss you. Like the other day I had a problem with my Facebook. Every time I post something, it would show it to only me. He wouldn't show it to my public. So I was like, how come nobody's liking my stuff today? And I was having like a complex of missing out. Like, what's happening?
People don't like me anymore.
People don't like me. And when I have a look, and it was like only me. And then at the night, one of my raving fans, David Gray, that probably is on this call as well, said, what's happening? You're not posting anything anymore. And I had a look in the last 3 days, everything was on only me.
Oh, no.
It was so annoying. But that's what I mean. Like when you are consistent, your clients will see it. And they will tell you, hello, what's happening? Why are you not posting? So they get to miss you.
Yeah.
Which is really
that
good.
happens with my live videos as well. People are like, you haven't done one for ages. And I'm like, oh, I just forget to do that.
Because you didn't plan them. See, like I've got a plan that every day I start my business, I would read my emails, I read my task for the day, and then I do a live on every day on my higher ones, and then once a week on the general one.
Okay, that's a good idea.
And part of the promotion now for events is me to do a live, so it's like a task.
Yes.
So now I know when I have a task, I'm like, oh, I'm going to do a live. Yeah. That's what I did today for the webinar.
So see, I did one for the webinar too.
Yes.
But only because I just kind of, actually, I think I saw yours. And I went, okay, I better do one too because she's doing one. So I haven't got my stuff into a plan yet, and it's killing me. Like I'm spending far too much time on this stuff. So my next goal,
plan. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So once you have it all planned, it's so much easier, right? But I'll tell you at the end of this call how excited to plan. Then the second thing is start your own Facebook group. People ask me all the time, how am I going to become a person of influence? Start your own group.
Yeah.
On Facebook, on Meetup, wherever you want. And a lot of people are telling me now, but there is a lot of groups out there. I don't know how to do it. There is Roland is saying that audio seems
pretty poor.
Oh, okay. Let's close the video. The middle one, yeah. Maybe let's try to go this way and see if you guys can hear us. We've got only 2 people saying that the audio is bad. Please, guys, let us know. So I say you should start your own community on Facebook, even if there is a lot of them. The reason why there is a lot of them is because they work. If not, they would not be. And there's never enough. It's better when we close the video.
Okay, cool.
You already saw our pretty faces, so you don't need the video to watch us anymore.
Thank you for the feedback, you guys.
Thank you. So it's really important for you to start your own community and to be really active on it, because that's how you build raving fan. And then number 3 will be use Snapchat to be in the story.
Tell us about Snapchat.
Okay, so Snapchat is my new little feature that I love.
Do you guys use Snapchat at all? Just write in the questions if you use Snapchat for your business in any way.
No, you don't. That's crazy. All right, so
here's this cool trick.
I know.
Tell them.
No.
Oh my gosh, this is early adopter stuff, you guys. Wait till you hear what she does.
When my the first person that told me you have to start to use Snapchat, I went, yeah, it's an application. They went, oh my goodness. I said I am not gonna use Snapchat as well. Like, it's not happening. I'm busy with Facebook already. I am not gonna do another one. So I was a little bit confused, and I was like, I don't know how to use it. It's hard. So then I just started to use Snapchat and to use a little bit every day. And it was just insane how the story, what you do, you create a story. So you take a little Snapchat, 10 seconds every time you do something. So for example, right now, Liz was speaking, and I just quickly did a 10-second video of Liz speaking, and I put it in my Snapchat, and you can put a little writing on the video that you can't really do that in many other platforms, right? So I put a video going, Liz and I on our webinar, boom, right? Something like that. And then that 10-second video will pile up as more video I do on the day. Does it make sense?
Yeah.
So the more video I do, the more they will like pile up one after the other. So it will become like a story.
Yeah.
And it's so powerful because you just post it all together, and people like literally they get addicted to my stories on Snapchat. They go, "Oh my God, how did you do it?" I don't get it, Annette. Annette, you can call me and I can show it to you.
Annette, you're friends with Francesca on Facebook. You know how she does those little snaps of her day, and they've got like weird little her jumping out from behind a book, and then she's got like this weird little crown on, or there's some little faces in it. Like that's all Snapchat stuff. If you guys find Francesca online and follow her, and you'll be able to see what she does.
Yes, and what I'm going to do tonight as well, I'll post a Snapchat to follow me on Snapchat, so you can follow me on there and see what I do, and you can see it live as I do, which is pretty cool.
It is very cool. I haven't actually started doing
You can also Google it, guys. Nowadays, you can Google everything, how to use Snapchat. But what I use it for is because I want to save time. I don't have time every 5 minutes to go on Facebook and go, oh my goodness, like every 2 minutes. Oh, look at my today. Yesterday I had 3 events in a day, as if I was gonna post 3 events on Facebook. Like it was gonna take attention from what I wanted to sell. So I'm like, I'm gonna do Snapchat, and then at the end of the night, I did like a long 2-minute video uploaded on Facebook, so everyone started to like it. So I don't use Snapchat to create a following on Snapchat.
No.
I use Snapchat to upload it on my Facebook at the end of the day.
That's the trick. So
that's the trick.
Marketers will tell you that Snapchat has a very young following. So if your target market are teens, you should be on it all the time. But Francesca's little trick actually allows you to post from Snapchat into Facebook, where your people will be hanging out.
Yes. So a lot of you are saying, I don't know how to use it. So I probably will do another webinar talking about how to use Snapchat for business. But that's the biggest trick, is like you want a lesson, and Annette wants a lesson.
Well, I think one of our upcoming webinars is going to be on creating content and promoting it. So maybe we can do like how to write social content, and then like the top 5 platforms.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. So you can use Snapchat from your computer. No, it's just on your phone. It's just an app that you do on your phone. All right, because of all these beautiful questions, now we're going to move on to another super offer that we have for you guys, which is, and then at the end of it, we're going to go back to the last 3 steps. So stay until the end. So Liz, what we got?
Okay, so before we get into our takeaway action points, we have a bundle of the day we'd like to tell you about, if that's okay, please. So it is both of our workshops. So mine is how to blog and boost your business. But as I say, blogging can be anything. The structure that I give you on how to write easily and effectively every time will help you get to page 1 of Google, where all the magic happens. So I actually give you a structure on how to write and a blogging template so that you take that away. We also have this other really cool tool, and I know there are a couple of people on here who have done the half day and they love it. It's called the Content Creator. Guys, if you've done it, please write in the comments, because I know there's a few of you on here. The Content Creator actually helps you get 100 ideas in 10 minutes. Then we collate it, then we write. Yes, I know.
Beth won the half day at Lynn's event. That's really good. Congratulations.
Yeah. I know, it was great, Moana.
Moana's saying that it was great, and I
get really great feedback on it.
Yes.
So that's my workshop, how to blog and boost your business.
And how much is it usually?
It's $147 usually.
So pretty much with the price of 2, you're getting pretty much both of them. Like it's
one free.
One free pretty much.
Yeah.
So it's really cool, and we're just doing it for people that join our webinars. Not anyone else can have this price, because it's literally ridiculous.
Oh no! Oh yeah.
And so my half day is on how to create a following, and how to network profitably, and how to get a clarity on where you're gonna take your business, and how you're gonna scale it, and how you're gonna take it to the next level, like everyone wants. So it's really easy. You just have to go on empoweringevents.com.au/webinar, and you're gonna find our beautiful faces and you're gonna be able to spend more time with us. You still said that you enjoy spending time with us, so make sure that you come and join us at the our webinars, which are like in all cities in Australia.
Actually, they are. Yes, I'm just about to break into Sydney, so if you're in Sydney, I'll be there.
Thank you, George. They have beautiful faces. That's lovely.
That is nice.
Yeah, so we are coming on a national tour, so please watch. Click on the link. I'm gonna put actually the link for you. I'm going to put the link for you later in the chat box so you can have it. Let me do that now so I'm sure that you're not going to miss out. So I'm going to put that in the chat for you all to see it, and you can click on it directly and you can have it, which is great. All right, we're going to move on to the next bit, which is the super gold.
Next, moving on. How exciting. Righto. Francesca, what's your fun list?
Okay, so what I suggest you guys to do is so you know how I said before, you have to realize that every week you need to be ready for the upcoming week, and you cannot just like go randomly and post on random things. You need to make sure that you, if you got the PowerPoint back, someone said that they lost the PowerPoint. Let me have a look. Let me have a look if you got the PowerPoint back. All right, let's try again. I'll just share it again. No slides. Yeah, they're back.
Okay, we're back.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
So technology is not our strong point yet.
It's back. All right. Thank you so much. Everyone's going. So many of you here, guys. It's so good. Thank you so much. So yes. So what I was saying. Yeah. So you want to be organized. You want to make sure that every week on a Sunday or maybe on a Monday morning, just schedule it in your calendar. You have to do an hour of power where you're gonna plan your week of posts on Facebook. And I do that every time, and I go, all right, on Monday we're gonna post about this, on Tuesday we're gonna put like a quote, and then after we're gonna put a photo of my live event. So I have everything ready, the post is ready, I just need to put a photo in. And all these things, like if you have it, my voice is gone now, oh my goodness, I hope you can all hear me. Annette saying I'm not as young as you. What was that about?
Snapchat. That was about Snapchat.
Okay, it's back. Thank you, John. So yeah, so it's really important for you to have a plan on a Sunday or on a Monday. You do an hour of power where you create everything. And I heard this tip as well from Natasha, which is my other business partner that I do a lot of things with. And it's true, because if you organize yourself, it's so much easier. So what's happening now? I don't have time to do this anymore. So I give it to my beautiful VA, and she does it on a Friday afternoon for the next week, and I check it over the weekend just quickly, and then I'm done, and I'll go, it's all done. Yeah, you go ahead with this.
Your hour of power ends up being like a couple of minutes.
I know,
right?
Right, so you need to do that. You need to start delegating. You need to start to give this to other people.
Yes.
So the second one is get your VA or your assistant to create a Facebook group and invite your closest friend. So one of the things that a lot of people do is, so not closest friend, sorry, closest client, I meant. You need to go, John. Oh, thank you so much. Bedtime. Give a bedtime story to your kids. Oh, that's so cute. Well, you can watch the replay after. Make sure that you watch it, because some amazing tips are coming your way from me and Liz.
John.
See you later, John. Okay, so you wanted to make sure that you start a Facebook group for your higher paying clients, right? So a lot of people do a half-day workshop, or they do even like, the workshop that we do is like a full of content workshop, and we'll give so much of that workshop that is not even like half of what they pay for. Like we give 5 times of it.
Oh, and there's so much
content, and then it will be a pity to let these people go. So you want to create a Facebook group for all your paying clients where they can all hang around, and you can spend a lot of time in that week. So every week, make sure that I have low time, the most time is spent where you have your clients, because you want to convert them to the next level. And if you don't have a next level, you should create one.
And you want to share tips with them and nurture them and like help them grow. Like in my group with my word stylists, they go into a secret group. Yeah. And I share more writing tips, and I share stuff that I don't share with other people. So
you want to give, and make them feel special, because they came to your workshop. Then they're gonna get more stuff. So Niz and I, we both have it. So with that $160, you get both our groups, and there's to 400 people in mine and something like that in yours as well. So it's like insane the amount of tips that you're gonna get out of it. So it's really important that you create that for your own clients and be active on those Facebook groups as well.
Yeah.
The tip number 3 is start downloading Snapchat and follow me. So if you don't know how to use Snapchat, you have to get onto it. It's really easy. You just download it, and then I'll put a post on Facebook tonight, and you can follow me from there. And it's fun. Like when you start to use Snapchat, it just it's too much fun.
I know it is fun. So, well, I've used it only a couple of times, but
yes. So you need to write down these 3 tips. Make sure that you start to do it. Plan your week ahead. If you have an assistant, get her to do it for you. Create a Facebook group for your closest clients and build a lot of trust and value into that. And start to follow me on Snapchat and start to use it and play around with it. Google it. It's really easy to use. Liz.
Hello, my friends. Okay, so my 3 tips, my takeaways are this. Where are they?
Oh, I'll get them to you.
Hang on. Right. So email potential guest contributors, right? So remember I talked about saving time is getting the guest contributors in. So is there a recording? Yes, there's a recording, Peter.
Yes, Peter, you got in late. There is a recording. Absolutely.
That's okay, but thank you for joining us anyhow. So to-do list number 1, email potential guest contributors. Now, have a think about your top 3 people that you know, and they can be friends, family, or clients, or colleagues. So I know Francesca. We have the same target market.
Yes.
I also know another lady, Annette, and I know another guy in social media, Adam. So I can ask these people to write some, and I actually have, I think I've used Annette and Adam. So I can ask them, I can just send them a quick email. Hi, Francesca, I hope you're well. I was wondering if you would like to be featured on my blog as my guest contributor for July or for whenever.
My September. Answer would be yeah.
The benefits of this are, and you can just say, I get this much traffic to my site, or, the link, I'll give you a link back to your website, and I'll put your little bio at the bottom, and I'll say, thank you to Francesca for this. The other thing that you will then do once it goes live is that you will promote her. So in Facebook and in Twitter and all your profiles and in your groups, you say, guys, this is an awesome post from my friend Francesca, and you tag her in it so she gets the kickback and people start to see her.
Megan is saying, Liz, I am happy to be a guest contributor for you.
See? And then once you start to put it out there, even I've, when I was writing and in journalism, and I'm not doing that anymore so much, but I would actually put out on my Facebook page, guys, I'm looking for a health and wellness professional who can talk about the top 10 tips on how to stay fit in summer without overheating. Can anyone help me? And I used to get hundreds and hundreds of people tagging other people that they knew, or people saying, just like Megan did then, I can do it, I can do it. It's a real honor to be asked to be a guest contributor. That's all you need to do. You just need to email them and ask them.
It actually is an honor. I got asked this week and I was like, oh my God, this is so cool.
It is so cool.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
And since I've been, listening to you and all your tips about blogging, I've got 3 really major magazines that are online that they asked me to blog, and I was like, I need to go to this course to see it all.
You do need to come to
I will.
You're coming.
I know.
Right. Number 2 is to find a blog post that you can rewrite and post again. So this is going back to repurposing. So go back and find one that you know worked really, really well. So often around the seasons or around some problem that you've talked about. So come back to your client questions. Hang on a sec there. I've got, do you do the invite on your personal page or your business page? Okay, so going back to
Kevin question.
So Kevin, going back to the point 1 about emailing and Facebooking guest contributors, I just put that out on my personal page. But you can put it out wherever. If you wanted to put it out in LinkedIn, that would be a great place because that's where a lot of business owners are hanging out. Your Facebook page, fan page, doesn't get that greater reach because Facebook likes us to pay for everything. So I just put it out as a comment on my personal page.
Use groups as well.
And groups, Yeah, so you can find some great groups that have got like tens of thousands of people.
I know too.
Yeah.
Entrepreneurs Abundance Mindset and
Business Styling.
Yes, those 2 groups have got a lot of engagement, and guess what? One is mine and one is yours.
Okay, so number 2, let me go back to number 2 now. This is about repurposing. Find a blog post that you can repurpose. So go back, have a look at something that worked really well. Have a look at client questions that you've answered. So mine might be, how do I save time with my online content writing? So I would answer that and I would give these 3 points that I've just talked about, right? So I could go back, find that post and repurpose it, add a little story in at the top, and off I go again. And it'll get great results because it's a problem that people have and everyone wants their problems to be solved, right?
Yes.
So you have to go and find a post that you can repurpose. It'll save you so much time. It won't take you much time. Okay.
And that's the thing, like every time I do that, I leave all my posts, like I write so much stuff for like 10 days in a row, and then I leave it there and then I forget I even have it.
I know.
So yeah, that's really good. I actually give it to my VA now to do. Go through it.
Me too. Okay, so can I just go off topic a little bit? What I started doing was the posts that work to get great engagement, I cut and paste them into a spreadsheet.
Oh, good.
So you can do that with your blog posts as well. Those ones that are getting great engagement and you can see people are commenting. When you share it on social, they're liking, they're sharing it and they're commenting. You're getting, people are talking about it to you. They're emailing you about it. This is all the stuff that we know. Then, you've written a great post. Write that stuff down. Like, what was that blog? And then keep it somewhere special so that you can go back and find it.
That's so powerful.
Right.
Number
Last point, because we've only got 8 minutes left. Right.
Start to write all the questions so we can answer after these.
Write your questions down. Number 3 point for your fun list to do is to find somebody you trust to outsource to. Now, we'll share Upwork with you, or you may know somebody already in this sphere that you can start to give some work to. So it might be a team member for you. It might actually be a family member. It might be a friend. It might be somebody that's starting a business. The biggest thing you need to work out here is the brief and what you want them to do and exactly how they're going to do that for you. So they need to be able to mimic you. They have to sound like you. Otherwise, it's fruitless. Like people will say it's not her. I don't know who that is, but that's not her.
Yeah, see, I've got someone that wanted to write blogs for me the other day, and I'm like, oh, doesn't she need to start to work for me first so she gets to know me? No, you don't think so?
No, she doesn't have to, but she needs to go over also. My VA is awesome. She'll go over all my content in my blogs, in my newsletters. I've told her to go back and have a look at stuff so that she can get an understanding. So a good content writer, a good social media person will be able to do that for you.
Yeah.
And they'll just follow what you've done before.
Yeah.
They'll use the same words that you use. They'll use the same phrases. They'll put little hashtags in. They'll put smiley faces, the same sort of stuff. That's what you need.
Wow, that's really cool.
So you need to find somebody. So go to Upwork. You can go to freelancer.com. You can go to another one called Fiverr. It's $5. It's not $7.87 or something now. But Fiverr, you get what you pay for. So just be aware of that. You can get some great things on Fiverr, and you can also get some dodgy things. So just be mindful of that. There's another one called Guru, I think it is. And otherwise, just do a search online and just, have a look and type in the keywords of ghost writer or ghost blogger or something like that in Brisbane or in Sydney, and you'll start to see all these results come up. And it's really powerful. It's magic when you can just allow somebody else to look after the stuff that takes you so much time because it frees your brain up to do other things.
Absolutely. I love it. How great. Thank you so much for sharing the 3 amazing to-do fun things. So we want to try to change the to-do list to fun list, because it doesn't need to be a to-do, because that sounds like work, and we don't do work. We make money.
No, exactly. We have fun.
We have fun. That's all it is. We have fun and we make money. Actually, that energetically, it works, and you should start to use it too. And a lot of people are scared of saying that in business because they feel like, oh, I can't say that word. I can't say money.
Money.
I
saw Jo Burston from Rarebird said the same thing last week when I saw her speak. She said that as women, we don't speak about money enough.
Yes.
Yeah,
exactly. So let's do it. So I would like you guys to please share. Thank you so much for being listening to us for the last hour, and I hope you got a lot of value out of it. Usually people say, I can't believe you're giving away these webinars for free.
Yeah.
But Liz and I were very generous, and we love to share our tips. We love to see everyone succeeding.
Yeah.
And we love to have you all joining us in our webinar. So as I said, there is only I probably didn't say it before, guys. There's only 3 spots left in each of us. So
yeah, I
3
just sold
spots
another
of
one in
those
Savi.
$160. We obviously can give away all of them at $160 because it's ridiculous. It's cheap. So please, just for you guys, 3 spots that we have. So only for 3 people that you can get the $160. That's why we put it up before, so you can get it in. So please share with us what your haha moments. What did you learn from these? And what was the thing that you're gonna take away and go, I am actually gonna start to do this.
Do it.
And if you have any question as well, please share them with us. We love to answer any question. I love this photo, isn't it so
We get
good?
so excited.
I know.
Now we've got to go back and answer Paul's question.
Yes. So this is the link again. I put it up for you. I see the dates in the workshop, but what time? So they're 9 to 1.
And mine's 9:30 to 1.
9:30 to 1. So there you go. So 9 to 1 for mine.
Sessions.
Yeah, both of them morning sections. So make sure if you can't make it those dates, make sure that you grab this great price, and then we can find other prices for you, Shannon. Look forward to see you then. Megan, you got a question. Snapchat and starting a group for the junk weavers. Ooh.
Yeah, so Megan,
I love it, Megan.
Yeah, Megan's business is the Junk Weavers. She's amazing. You guys should go and have a look at that in Google and get an understanding of what she does. But she's going to start using Snapchat.
I love it.
Very good.
I look forward to see you following me. That's your haha moment, which is really good. Ask for riders. Yes,
it's
and
so true. That, oh my God, you guys aren't going to know yourselves once you actually just relinquish that control a little bit. And you know, when I said the formula before, you've got 4 weeks of the month. Even if you just started as monthly and you got guest contributors in, it's all content. It all works, you know?
Totally. I love it. Annette, if you're looking for riders, you got 2 years. And we've got so many moments. We can't really read them all, but we're going to go through Paul. He asked a question before. I'm going to try to answer in 2 minutes that I've got left. How would you go about promoting an ebook from scratch? Well, first of all, you can probably answer that yourself. You got probably a couple of ideas, but I'll go with my idea, which will be you want to do a sort of like a first give it away for free. So let's say I've got 10 people I'm going to give away my ebook. If you click here and you get you put your emails address and stuff like that, I'll send it to you. So only to the first 10 people, and you can do that multiple weeks in and out in a lot of different groups. Probably through blogs as well.
Yeah, so you can promote it on your website. So you have a page on your website that says you have this ebook. You can write a blog about it. So when I was talking about repurposing and I have my book, now I have heaps of blogs in that book that I can just take out and repurpose and put a link back to the ebook, and here's how much it is.
Yeah. So I find the ebook is a really good hook to get people into your database. So I don't really sell it. I'd rather just give it away. So I hope that helps. Thank you, Paul, for that question. Deborah, you're saying, what if you're only just starting out? Deborah,
that's the best time to get started.
That's when you need to come to this workshop, because you need to get your following out there. You need to start to get your correct content in before you go too far in your business. You know, it's really important that you do it as soon as possible. When I started my first meetup group, I had no idea how to speak in public. I had no idea how to promote myself. I had no idea what I was doing, and I had no idea in 2 years I would be like on a high 6-figure business. Well, high first few 6 figures. How can you say that? Anyway, high few hundreds. I would have never ever thought that. So if I didn't start when I just did it, just do it. So come along to the workshop. You will love it. And Liz, for you is the same. Blog get so many people.
I would have never thought that I could turn my journalism career into teaching somebody how to write online content. But the best place for a newbie is to just get a plan together. So once you have the plan together, then everything starts to fall into place.
So Deborah, I think you should just do it and book in, click in the link and come along to our workshop, because Shannon has already got it, I think, and we've got another person. So there actually is 2 bookings already, so we need one more. So you better get in.
There's one more question there from Kevin, but he's gone, but I just want to answer it anyway. Is the guest contributors for when you are making video? Okay, so as I was saying, this stuff goes across all, and we're now at 9:01, so hang with me for another 30 seconds. It goes across all. So if you're doing a video, I would just get Francesca in my video and go, hey guys, I've got a great guest here today. She's going to talk to you about events. Meet Francesca. Francesca, we're both on screen now, and she says, hi everybody. And I'm like, so Francesca, tell us about the top 5 ways that you help get bums on seats. And then she just starts talking. So it's basically the same thing, you know, and you can do it through a webinar as well if you were, you know, if she was in Sydney and I was here. Otherwise, you can be together. It's just easier if you can email it to somebody, and that's where probably blogging is awesome, because you don't have to, you can change things really easily. You can email stuff out. You can just sit down and write, you know?
Absolutely. And some people are saying, we really want to do it, but I already done Francesca workshop, or I've already done Lee's workshop, which is great. Thank you for all the beautiful comments.
Share
so
it.
You can still come along in the singular event. So I just put it into the chat box. Please get it before you leave. The links on how to book to our webinar, our half-day workshop. So thank you so much, everyone. Thank you
guys
for coming along. Love you all. And please smile, because we are about to do a photo and you're going to be in it. I don't know if we can see you. I don't think so, but doesn't matter. We'll take a photo.
Thank you so much, you guys.
See you guys.
Bye.